Building in Prosper, Texas looks a lot different in 2022. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today I'm going to update you on what it looks like to build in the market that we're currently in 2022. But before we get into it, go ahead and do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. And if you could hit the thumbs up button, like this video, and leave me a comment. Let me know where you're checking in from. Are you thinking about building? If this video is helpful, and what would you like me to cover in future videos? Now, let's talk about today's topic. One thing that draws most people to North Texas, that's where I serve, like the far North Dallas suburbs, is that it is such a growing area. My family moved here 8 years ago, and one thing that we loved was just how new all the communities were. And when you were going to purchase a home, there was just a lot of options in terms of a new build community, getting a brand new home that no one has ever lived in before. That has been a draw for us for a while. But I'm here to share with you that building looks a lot different in 2022 because of a lot of different factors, from the cost of materials to labor demands to the fact that we have shifted completely right now to a seller's market. Builders are really just trying to navigate those waters. So what you're normally accustomed to when it comes to building a home or going under contract for a new build, it just has changed a lot. And I just want to update you on what I'm seeing with a lot of builders. First things first, y'all, the price has changed. I was speaking with a builder in a neighborhood that I have sold in quite frequently, just to get an update from her on, you know, do they have inventory coming, what pricing looks like, and things like that. And in that conversation, she shed a lot of light, which was very consistent with a lot of other builders that I've been speaking with. And the very first thing is that the prices have changed. This particular builder in 2018, you could go and get like a brand new 2,500, maybe even a 3,000 square foot house for under $400,000. And now their base floor plans, which are just about 2,000 square feet, are going to start at nearly $600,000. So I want to tell you that because if you're going out and you're looking to see what inventory is available and you're going with the knowledge of what it looked like a few years prior, baby, I'm here to tell you those things have changed. Now, the good news is that for the homeowners in those areas, and because there is so much growth, is that it looks like it is still going to be a solid investment to invest in North Texas. However, I want you to do your own research. I want you to figure out what makes the most sense for you. But as of right now, the prices have appreciated at a great deal. So I don't want you to have sticker shock. Like, go ahead and, you know, if you saw a floor plan or if you saw a builder a couple of years ago, chances are, you know, they might be building at a price point that's much different than what you anticipated. So make sure you check out the prices first before you go. Here's something else to consider with builders. Many builders are no longer building build-to-suit homes. And this is what I mean. Before, you would be able to go in and you would be able to pick out a lot, you would be able to pick out your floor plans and go in and change, select all of the different finishes. Well, what has happened for many people, many builders that are building in the marketplace, they faced a lot of supply demands, and that made for a lot of dissatisfied customers because, you know, they were building a house and a month or two before find out that your countertops are not available. And then you go to select new countertops and the ones that are available don't match the floors or the backsplash. And you can imagine the frustration that it caused for the future homeowner and just the pickle that it put the builder in. So a lot of builders have decided as a result of this, a good way to minimize that frustration and also control the shortages that they've been having with materials is that they are building all of the homes that are already spec'd out, meaning that many of the homes that they will build that are available already have the structural selections that they've chosen. They already have the interior selections, so that when you go to build a home, in many cases, you're getting what previously would have been a spec home or inventory home. Now, this isn't every case. I actually just went under contract with a builder for one of my clients, and while they couldn't choose their structural options, we did get to choose the interior options, but I just want to prepare you that you may not have that option when going to contract. And speaking of going to contract, that is a whole other thing. So really, y'all, many builders are not in a position where you can just walk in and write a contract. Now, I do have good news because different phases are being released every single day. This is why you need a dedicated real estate agent who is going to stay on top of and communicate with the builders for you, so that when opportunities become available, you know about it. But there are limited quantities of opportunities that are becoming available. Many builders that I am speaking with, while they do have lots, because of supply and because of the labor, getting the people in to actually build the homes, because of the challenges that they've had, they are on what's called a lot allotment, meaning that the builder may have 60 lots that they can sell, but they can only actually sell, they're only permitted to sell 2 or 3 per month, so that they don't get backed up, therefore frustrating the homeowners when their homes aren't progressing. So this is just something else to think about, because if you are on a very tight time frame, it may take a little longer. Again, not every situation is just like this, because I have noticed that some builders are not even going to contract until they're so far along in the construction process. But if you really have your heart set on a new build, you have to think further out than we probably had to think of before. And speaking of that, here's the last thing, because I know this is a lot of information, but I want to make sure that I'm equipping you so that when you're going out, that you don't become frustrated with this new construction process, but that you have knowledge of what it looks like. So with that, y'all, a lot of times, if you are going to be in line for when the homes become available or when they are able to sell the lots, you have to be on a wait list. And a new trend that I am seeing is that the builder is requiring you to get pre-approved with their lender just to go on the wait list. The reason is that last year we saw a wait list of hundreds and hundreds, and some builders even had thousands of people on a wait list, but they didn't do their own pre-approval. So when they went to call the people, they wasted a lot of man hours and time calling folks who really weren't interested. So they want to make sure that you have some skin in the game. Yes, you will have an opportunity to choose which lender you would like to go with, but they want to make sure that before they even add you to the wait list, and especially before they start building the home, that you are going to qualify with it, and they trust their in-house lender to let you know that. So I don't want you to be alarmed, but just know that that is some of the criteria of what it looks like in order to build a home right now. I know that is a lot, and I'll be the first to admit, we are in a very different market, but there is a lot of opportunity. Just this week, I have 3 new clients that went under contract with builders. Now, our timelines may look a little different, and it took a little grit to get us under contract, but it is possible. So if you are interested in building or buying in the Dallas, far north Dallas, Prosper area, go on over to my website, rosemarylewis.com, and at the top, look for the tab that says buyers, and we can definitely connect. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe, because I want to make sure that you are updated as I keep you up to date on what's happening in this market, and also what's happening around here. Like, why do you even want to live in North Dallas? I am your homegirl for life, and I'm so excited to have you a part of our family with this channel, and can't wait to see you soon.